Check, 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 mic check. Check, 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 mic check. Y'all can hear me? Perfect. Algorithm is doing really well this week, so we'll just keep up the trades for the algorithm. Um, Smoking it this week so far. Absolutely smoking it. Algo is killing it, folks. So the algorithm is absolutely killing it. Couldn't be happier with the algorithm. Um, couldn't be happier with what's going on with the algorithm. As you can see, it's in a US 30 trade right now, and it's up. We'll see what happens. Looks like I got in it. We'll see what happens. But so far, so good with the algorithm this week, and it's uh, it's doing exactly what we need it to do. So I couldn't be happier with the algorithm so far. Just awesome. And again, trades are going to lose. You're going to lose trades. Losing losses happen. That doesn't change the fact that the algo this week so far is kicking ass. And the nice thing about it is I don't have to do a damn thing. Be right back. So far this week, it's been pretty killer. So far, so good. But we'll just let the algorithm do the trading for us. I'll be back and forth. I'll let you guys see. Yeah, me too. That's why I sent out the signal date. I agree with you, but like we said, sometimes the signals, the manual signals in the group are different than the algorithm. I still believe a massive sell is coming too, but we'll see. This account just trades the algorithm, so we'll see what happens. But I agree with you in the fact that I believe there's another sell-off coming. But like we always talk about, don't get married to a certain position, right? Don't get married to a certain idea and just trade what the charts tell you. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to trade what the charts tell us, right? I do believe in the long run we are going to get a massive sell-off again. So I completely 100% agree with you. But for right now, the algorithm is buying on the 30-minute chart. And I actually sent out a signal that goes opposite of the algorithm because I do believe we're going to get a short. What I'm hoping is the algorithm gets enough in profit that it can set stops in profit and then we go down. So we'll see. But it looks like there could be a couple other opportunities coming up with the algorithm here in about 17 minutes. Because remember, it trades the 30-minute chart. So there's a possibility we could get a couple more opportunities here coming up in about 16 minutes. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And I saw your comments this morning. He's never going to challenge me to a trading challenge. And we hit a deer this weekend in the car going 50 miles an hour. So that was fun. Never do drives up in the mountains during the night because we almost hit another deer after we hit the first deer going 50 and smashed the quarter panel of our car. Then we about an hour later we almost hit another deer. The first deer I couldn't do anything about. The first deer I couldn't do anything about. If I tried to swerve left, if I tried to swerve right, there wasn't anything I could do. So I had to just say, oh well, we're gonna just hit the deer. The second time I was able to stop. But yeah, my wife was going crazy. She's like, this is kind of scary. We shouldn't do this drive at night. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of scary, but it's kind of fun too. So, it says, what made the market spike up? News. More buyers than sellers. I mean, I know that's like a rudimentary way to say it, and it doesn't really. The reason that the markets go up is because there's more buyers than sellers. I mean, that's the honest truth. People want to make trading really complicated and like, oh, well, this or that. The reason the market goes up is because there's more buyers or sellers than sellers, and the reason the market goes down is because there's more sellers than buyers. It's really that simple. So I know that's a rudimentary answer to what you're asking. I haven't checked news, nor do I care to check news. I don't really care. Um, but typically, markets go up or down because there's more buyers or sellers, to be honest with you. And that's just the basics of it. But if we look at the US 30, um, we can do a new chart because this chart needs to stay on the 30-minute. And we'll look for areas maybe of resistance areas. And we'll look for some resistance areas. It is starting to head up again. If we go to the daily, we look for resistance areas. It could go up. It could go up more, right? Obviously, I know that's maybe right here at 31,906 is a possible resistance area. But I definitely, like Dave said, are looking for opportunities to sell. But that doesn't mean we can't take opportunities to buy when they present themselves. But I definitely am looking for opportunities to sell in the long run. But that again, just because you're looking for sells and you think that sells are the way to go, does not mean you can't take buys, and that's what the algorithm did here. But if we look at some potential areas of resistance, it's coming up to one here back from June of 2022, if you see that right there in the area. So potentially look for sells in that area. We're coming up to that, potentially up in here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I am definitely still long-term short bias on the US 30. But we have to have that pattern, right? We're going to have the pattern tell us because we trade what the pattern tells us. So if we get a sell pattern on the US 30 on the 1 hour or the 30-minute, we'll definitely take a sell. But right now we're going to buy on the algorithm. Now I sent out a signal to sell because I do think it's going to sell off. But the algorithm, and that's all this account does is take trades on the out with the algorithm. The algorithm is buying right now, and like I said, this is the history. Just this week, um, it's 13 for 15 so far this week. The algorithm for a profit of $191. So you can see the difference between me and other streamers and other thing like that is you'll always see me show you a live terminal with live trades that we're in because I'm not a pussy. So you can see there that it's up $191 this week. It's 13 for 15 so far, and I haven't done a damn thing. That's the nicest thing about it. I always say the nicest thing about the algorithm is I don't have to do a damn thing. It runs while I sleep, it runs while I poop, it runs while I do everything, and I don't have to do a damn thing. That's the nicest part about it to me. Now, is it going to lose? Of course, because no system is, like what I always say, no system is 100% accurate. Is it going to lose? Of course it's going to lose. There's no system that's 100% accurate. I tell you guys this all the time. If anyone tells you that their system is 100% accurate, you run the fuck away from them. There is no system that's 100% accurate. But what I'd be looking for if I'm going to sell is I'd be looking for that sell signal, right? This right here maybe that's a pretty good sell candle right there with that wick at the top of the body of the candle longer than the body. I'd be looking for that for a sell. And I will not take a sell until I get that pattern. Is that clear to everybody? Whether I'm trading the 1 hour chart or I'm trading the 30-minute chart, until I get that pattern that has a wick at the top of the body of the candle longer than the body with no tail at the bottom of the body of the candle, I will not take another trade. Is that clear to everybody? Okay, so until I get that, I will not take a sell. I won't take a sell until I get that pattern. It's the easiest trading in the world, folks. It really is. Okay, here you had a if you're looking at this is a 1 hour chart, right? If you look at the 1 hour chart just a couple hours ago, what do you have right there? What do you have right there? What do you have right there? 4 hours ago, 4 candles ago, what do you have right there? What do you have right there? You have a buy candle, right? You have a tail longer than the body of the candle with no wick at the top. And you would have entered that buy at the opening of the next 1 hour candle, and that would have happened right here, right? At 31, 394, 398, and you'd be up 350 pips right now. You'd be up 350 pips. Just basic stuff. It's so simple. It's so simple. You don't need a 30% retracement of this or that. You don't need MACDs. You don't need indicators. You don't need all those silly Fibonacci's, whether it's a 30.8, it's a 61.8, a 78.6, whatever it is, they're all garbage and silly. They're all garbage and silly, and you don't need them. You don't need them. You need that basic pattern. So you're saying, what about oil on the 1 hour? We can take a look. But remember, you're not going to take it on the 30-minute, it looks like a sell, right? If you look at it on the 30-minute, which is going to close in 9 minutes, it looks like a sell, right? And maybe that's what it looks like on the hourly. We'll go look at the hourly too. But on the 30-minute, it looks like a sell, right? If it closes like this in 9 minutes, I absolutely would be taking a sell on oil. Absolutely. Without question. Because that's the pattern, right? That's a classic, beautiful sell pattern right there. If it closes like that in now 8 minutes. Let's go look at the hourly chart. So we wait until that closes, and if it does, then we take it. You want to do it on the 30-minute, that's fine. You want to do it on the hourly. It does not matter which one you do it on. It works no matter what. But we'll go look at the hourly one too. On the 1 hour, it's the same thing, right? Like you're saying, on the 1 hour, it's the exact same pattern. That's almost the exact same pattern, right? But you have to wait. You would have to wait till the hour candle closed. But you're exactly right. That's the pattern on the 1 hour chart. So yeah, if that 1 hour closed like that, then I would definitely look at that too. But you're going to have a 30-minute candle close in 7 minutes that probably is going to have that pattern as well. And we'll see because the algorithm will take the trade. I won't take the trade. The algorithm will take it for me. And you can see the algorithm is up on this US 30 buy right now. We got in at 31,737. So I'm going to go ahead and place the stops in profit so we don't lose money no matter what, right? So we got it at 37. We'll put it at 31,742. So we don't lose money on that trade. I'm going to do it a little bit quicker probably than the algorithm does it, but no matter what, this trade on the US 30 is going to be a no losing trade. And I like that. I like when trades are, no matter what, you're going to make a little bit of money. And as soon as you can place your stops in profit, that's awesome. You just did that? Nice. Oh, okay, good, good. Is this Mercedes? Is that Mercedes right there? I think that's Mercedes. Yeah, sometimes I'll move it a little quicker than the algorithm does. Is this I think it's Mercedes, right? And it should be going well this week, right, Mercedes? I mean, hopefully it's going well for you this week. I know it's been. And did you have lunch with Grand? Did he tell me you had lunch with him too? If that's the case, that's awesome. But I'm going to set it just maybe a little bit early, and then we'll see what opportunities present themselves to us here in 6 minutes. But if you had, I think you had Grant said he had lunch with you, and if that's the case, that's awesome. But I think things are going pretty well this week. Oh, you're in Houston. Oh, well, I might be coming to see you. I told my buddy that's a Houston Astros fan, if they win the World Series, I would come down to the parade, even though I hate the Houston Astros. So I might be coming down to Houston if they win the World Series, which I believe they're going to. So if I do, I'll get a hold of you and we can get together. I hate the Astros. I'm a Mariners fan, so I hate the Astros, but I told him if they won the World Series, I'd fly down there for the parade. And I think they're gonna win it, so damn it. I probably have to fly down there for the parade. But we got 5 minutes left to see if we get a trade here. But I think the algorithm should be doing well for you this week, Mercedes. Like I said, I've been traveling up in the mountains, and this is what the algorithm has done for me this week. It's done $191.71 in profit, which is really cool. I've been traveling. I just got home last night. I hit a deer, like we talked about. But the algorithm is 13 for 15 for me this week. So the key to it is always having it on, and that's hard to do. But I think I missed a couple. I think I even missed the oil trade. I would be up even more, I think, because I missed an oil trade that the algorithm took. And I don't know if you have the oil one, Mercedes, and if you don't, let me know. If you don't have the oil EA, let me know and I can get that to you. I think Grand was saying there was a nice oil trade on with the algorithm. So I'm just going to send it to you, Mercedes. I don't know if you have it or not, but if you don't, I'm sending it to you right now. I'm sending it to you right now if you don't have the oil one, but apparently it did a really good one. I didn't have my computer on, so I wouldn't have gotten it, but apparently there was a really good oil one. Oops. So I don't know if you have the oil one. I just sent it to you. I don't know if he wants me to send it to people. I just did though, so I think he's probably waiting to make sure it's yeah, so I have a message from him saying the oil one did 225. So if I would have had the oil one, phew, yeah. Anyways, this one US 31 looks like it might get stopped out in profit, which again is fine. And then we have 3 minutes left. We'll see if the algorithm gets any more trades for us. But it looks like it's potentially going to stop me out, which is fine. And then we'll see if we get new opportunities here in 2 minutes because the algorithm takes trades based off the 30-minute chart. So we'll see. It might take me out. What is my stop loss? 42. So a little bit away from it. But we'll see if the algorithm gives us any trades. I'm thinking it might have an oil trade here pretty quick, but we're going to find out here in a minute. Like a minute and a half, and we'll find out if there's any new trades going on. If this candle closes like this, it's got a little bit of a tail right now, so I don't know if it'll take it. But it definitely has the wick at the top longer than the body. I don't know. I know the algorithm has a little bit is a little bit different, so I don't know if it will take this tail and it will take this trade or not. But we're going to find out here very, very shortly. And if not, then we'll just wait for the next half-hour candle close. I think it's going to take it, but I'm not positive. Yeah, so go ahead and install that. I don't, again, probably don't know if Grand is wanting me to do that yet, but I'm doing it. So I think he's wanting to make sure everything is in line, but try that out and see how it goes. Put it on the smallest setting, obviously, but I'm curious to see if it'll take one here. Nope, nothing for the EA, nothing on oil. So you're up 10% now. That's awesome, Mercedes. I know it's been a little bit of a bumpy road, so I'm glad that it's up 10% for you. That is really awesome. That's good to hear. I know it's been a little bit bumpy, but and the problem is it's not that it hasn't done really good stuff. It's just it's been a little bit inconsistent. Like one week it'll do really well and the next week it won't do as well. And then what we're finding too is that beginning of the week it's doing really well, and then it might struggle a little bit at the end of the week, the last couple of weeks. Because last week we were up really good. On Tuesday we were up like 700 points, and then the end of the week kind of struggled. So we talk about maybe just shutting it off. If you're up really good for the week, just shut it off for the week. I'm not going to do it because I want to see how it goes. But if you've reached your goal for the week, another option is just to shut it off after it's done good trading for you. I don't know. I'm not going to do it. I want to see it go through the week, and I want to see. So again, it's just consistency. I want to see that consistency. But overall, over the last 30 days, I think it's up 5%, even with the bad weeks. So it's up 5%, which is really good. I mean, again, anything you can get 5% in 30 days, if you really think about it, is amazing. You can't go to the bank and get 3% for the year, and you're getting 5 to 10% on the algorithm in 30 days. That's pretty amazing, but I want it to do better than that. It's $499. It's a lifetime membership, which means you only do one payment. Um, it's a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you don't make money in 30 days, if you don't make money in 30 days, you get your money back. And that will also include all the any updates or anything like that. It's just a one-time fee. And then if you sign up through Hanko Trade, which I have an affiliate link with, and it works the best with, then I'll also give you 20% of commissions that Hanko Trade gives me. But there's a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't make money, you'll get your money back. But you have to try one thing that I've ran into twice now. You have to try it for 30 days. I had one guy after 5 days say, "I want my money back." I'm like, "No, it's try it for 30 days. And if it doesn't work after 30 days, you can have your money back, but you can't just quit after 5 days." I had one person get a hold of me and say, "I want my money back after 5 days." And the answer to that is no. You have to try it for 30 days because there's going to be bad days and there's going to be good days, but over the long run, it's going to work. So you can't just after 3 days say, "It's not working right now." I mean, Mercedes could have done that too because she was down at the beginning. Now she's up 10% in 21 days because she held it and she didn't cry and complain after 5 days and say, "I want my money back." So it's a 30-day money back guarantee, but you have to try it for 30 days. I'm not going to have people saying after 5 days, "I want my money back." That makes no sense. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But that's again, that's people want that these days. They want everything right now. They want instant gratification right now, and things take time, right? Like I said, if you got 2 or 3% a year from your bank, you're doing pretty well. and Mercedes is up 10% in 21 days. And you're probably in this trade right now, right? In the US 30 trade right now. So you're probably going to be up more than 10% because you're probably in this trade right now. So you're probably going to be up more. But I mean, those kind of results over 21 days are amazing. So you can get a hold of me on Instagram. I don't know, dash B0014 if you have me on Instagram. You can get a hold of on me on Instagram and we can talk about that. We can talk about getting an algorithm. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. I can put it in right here. My Instagram handle, Ironman Futures Trading on Instagram. And you can get a hold of me there and we can talk about the algorithm. But you have to try it for 30 days. You can't try it for 5 days and say, it's not working. I want my money back. That's not how things work. That's not how you're going to become successful as a trader or really in anything in life is quitting after 5 days. It doesn't make any sense to me. We don't quit things after 5 days. Not how it works, folks. People who are successful don't quit after 5 days. Just saying. Successful people don't give up on an idea after 5 days. Just saying. Think about it. That's not how success works. Yeah, yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. Like I said, and then you also become a member of my signals group for life too. So you get lifetime membership to the algorithm, and you get lifetime membership to the manual signals as well. It's a really good deal. So just hit me up on. There also is a hater account. Ironman Futures Trading is a scam. I love that guy. So make sure you get the right one. Ironman Trading Futures Trading. Ironman Futures Trading is a scam. I love that guy. But you got to try it for 30 days. All right, guys, I'm going to stop talking for a little bit. I'm going to probably leave the stream up for a little bit, but I'm going to stop talking for a little bit and get some stuff done. So if you have any questions, I can type and everything like that, but I'm probably going to stop talking for a little bit and just get some shit done. Plus, I just don't want to stare at my charts all the time.